Guys, how are you going to treat yourself when you fuck up? When you fall short? When things just like seem to be going so well and you're on this hot streak, but then you fall. You lose. You take a fat L. You fall into sin. Guys, how do you move forward? Guys, no one's talking about this, but I want you to really think. How do you move forward? Like, what do? You know you feel like shit when you clearly fuck up, when you do things wrong, when you fall out of that discipline. Could be anything. It could be like skipping that workout. It could be like, I don't know, gossiping about someone. It could be not making that call that you should have at your job. It could be anything, guys. But you know exactly what I'm talking about when you've had these feelings of just like, you're like, shoot, like, I know I messed up. Like, I know that was wrong. I know that was a mistake. And the way to treat yourself moving forward with that is with, like, this may sound soft as fuck, but like tenderness, guys. Like, you need to show yourself like love. Like, you need to love yourself. And like, I know you guys out there who are listening to this type of content, like, actually want to like do big things. Like, you want to make your life better. You want to go out and achieve these things. You want to get the cars, the money, the women, the everything that this world has to offer and more. Like, I know that you're going to be hard on yourself, as you should be. Like, I'm not telling you don't be hard on yourself. Be hard on yourself to the point to where, like, you understand that your standards are so high that you're definitely gonna fall short of those. Like, it's gonna happen where you just aren't meeting the mark. Like, you're not meeting what you truly think you're capable of meeting. And that's like really hard. Like, when you fail, like, it sucks. Like, no one likes that. But like, that is going to keep happening again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And again and again and again and again and again and again. And again and again and again. You're going to fail all the time. You're going to fall all the time. You're going to fall short of your expectations of yourself. That's bound to happen. But you need to realize that, like, you only have so much time on this earth, and if you just like have this built up resentment against yourself, like, you're gonna go nowhere. You have to take it step by step, guys. When you fall short, you need to have the self empathy to understand that you're not perfect. That's exactly what makes you human. Jesus was the only perfect man. We can only emulate him. That's all we can do. We're never going to get there. But we can try. That's why you should have your standards set very high. You should try to be perfect. Try to be the best at what you do all the time. Is that so hard to ask? No? I mean, that's how I was raised. My mother always told me, whatever you do, you be the best at it. You do your best. Yeah, of course. But sometimes you willfully fall into that. You willfully decide not to do your best. You decide to half-ass it. And you don't want that to continue. Like, you don't want a streak of half-assing. That's horrible. Who wants that? A streak of half-assing leads you in a downward spiral. That leads you to depression. So what I need you guys to do, like, I'm fucking gross right now. Like, my hands smell like fucking shit because my wraps were stinky. I just got home from Muay Thai. I'm wearing a sweaty ass shirt right now. I mean, it's not that sweaty, but it stink. I fucking stink. But I needed to hop on this video, and I know I'm a little bit more vulgar in my speech right now with like the curse words. I've been trying not to, but like, this is some dark shit, guys. Like, you can take this to any level. Like, set the fucking range all the way to the maximum of you falling short and you effing up, you making your worst mistakes, what the darkest parts of you. If you still feel any sort of resentment for yourself, for those actions, like, you need to clear that up with yourself. Like, you need to have that internal conversation, do that self-reflection, and find clarity in it. Find some closure. Go freaking trip acid for all I care and confront that. Like, do what you need to do to shake that out of you. Forget about it. Turn to Christ. Start living like the Bible tells you to. The Christian way of life. That's the answer, guys. Because the Christian way of life is freaking awesome. Because you can lean on God anytime. You know, if you're giving glory to God and you lean on Him, it's unlimited power that you can access. Unlimited. God is with you and I right now, guys. I feel His presence. He told me to make this video right now, and I'm doing it before I turn on the shower, before I cook, because I need to tell you the darkest parts of you are not what define you. And it's going to screw with your head for eternity if you don't confront that. You need to clear that. You need to appreciate where you are right now, how you've gotten to where you are right now, regardless of how low you are right now. You need to appreciate the decisions you made, even if they were bad. You just need to observe. Our life purpose is to experience. That could be good or bad, but it's life, guys. We get a chance at this. We are blessed to be here. Like, the percentage of us being here is so slim, man. With that all being said, you need to turn to gratefulness. That's going to be your answer. It's honestly like one of the most consistent things that you can turn to that will help these like neurological rabbit holes that you can go down when you're confronting your deepest, darkest parts of yourself. You need to sprinkle a little bit of gratefulness in there at each checkpoint you get to. Down and up. Or I guess for you guys, down and up, right? But have the power to not throw stuff under the rug, man. Like, and the thing is, oftentimes actually, the darkest parts of you are intertwined with other people and things that happen with others. And to some degree, yes, you are responsible to make things right with your brother. If something occurred, if something happened, make things right. But on the flip side, like, sometimes you don't have to like bring someone else into it, even if they were involved. Like, if it really affected you, it didn't really affect them that much. Do they really need to hear something from you? Probably not. It's about you, guys. It's about you, but at the same time, it's not about you. Because we are here to serve. We're here to serve. That's how you get the most out of life. What do we all want, guys? We all want the maximum ROI from the universe. Love, money, gratification, fulfillment, family, spirituality. We want all these things. How do you get those things? You serve others. You give first. But in order to get into that mode and that like that's a high level of existence, man. Like, I totally understand that the Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a real thing. Like, psychologically, you need to tack off the survival things first. The survival things and like the self-esteem is pretty much next. That's what I'm talking about, is getting you over that. Because once you get over that, then that's when you can start really focusing on giving to others. Guys, I am not a perfect person. I'm far from it. I've screwed up so many times. Like, so many times. I have some friends out there that can tell you, like, some horrible stories. And I know that. I know I'm not perfect. But for where I am now, I've done a lot of reflection. This started when I was in sophomore year of college. I was smoking a crap ton of weed. Like, just blowing my freaking brains out. Drinking, and guess what? It was also COVID. So we were pent up inside, online classes. It was a dark time for me. It was probably the lowest. Because I had crippling depression at the time. But the only reason that I was able to get myself out of that rut, like the only way I was able to do that is to start taking some personal accountability and confronting all of these things in my life that were like the dark sides of me. I had to understand like the darkness within me. And sometimes, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes that's what motivates me. That's what drives me. Like the dark sides of me is what gets me in the freaking gym. Like sometimes I don't want to go to Muay Thai, but at the same time I'm like, how the heck am I gonna smash someone's face in if I need to? How am I gonna do that? I know like this may be a little bit, drawn out, but to be clear, concise, and to the point for you guys, what I want you to do is not be afraid. Do not be afraid to explore the dark sides of who you are with some healthy self-reflection. And you can do this. I recommend exercising like as the gateway to gifting yourself this reflection, because when you're in the gym, you do have a physical and visceral reality that you're living where you are, tearing your muscles apart. And I think that just helps you, get into the habit of being able to face that. And then you can flex that muscle of confronting yourself when you feel weak, when you feel tired, to go into the dark parts of your past and show yourself some true love and tenderness. Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to then pick yourself up and then do all the amazing things that you are meant to do. Like, you're meant to do amazing things out here in this world. It's great. It's awesome. Life is like so amazing. And I'm so thankful that we get to do this. So show yourself some tenderness, guys. Like, you're not going to be perfect. That's okay. Like, no one is. Like, we get that. So just be kind to yourself. Don't knock yourself up too much. Have high standards. But have high standards that, like, this works hand in hand. High standards and being tender and loving to yourself, those together are an awesome mixture, which is going to drive you to do very many things to help others. So I implore you to do some healthy self-reflection if needed. If you're already at that point where you've already confronted your darkest sides of you, maybe this video wasn't as helpful for you, but I think it was definitely helpful for some. So thank you guys so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment if I missed on anything, comment any video ideas that you guys want to see from me, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.